This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so Pawan, first of all, if you see what I've done, scheduled day, I'm passing as one variable Pawan on the top first
Yeah.
definition.
Okay.
Because yours is a 5-day problem, I put it as a 5-day.
Yep.
Then all the public holidays, I took it from Google over there.
Actually, we won't be having those many holidays. I think it
Just I just took it from I just Googled US holidays and whatever dates I got, I just dumped in over there. So it is just for a reference.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Then if you scroll up a bit, there is one more cell. Up. I mean up. Okay. Date time is one of the module Pawan in Python, default inbuilt module.
Okay. So will it
So
show end day date time?
if you run the first cell, and see, no? Okay. So what answer you are getting right now? You are getting as 2020 0309. Is it your time and date right now?
Yep. That's my time. Yep.
Correct, no?
Yep.
So the first print statement is giving you YMD. You can see the pattern. Y
Okay.
strf of time. Strf means string of time.
Okay.
Today date time dot today dot string of time. Give me in this pattern YMD.
Okay. Year, month, date. Okay.
Correct. That's why it has given you like that. If you
Okay.
wouldn't have not given this Y and D, it would have just given you M. If you just pass M over there, your print would be M.
What if we don't give anything?
Give it and see, what you will get as the answer.
Empty set?
Most probably. If you don't define anything, nothing will come. Run it.
Error. Okay.
So it is missing the arguments, right?
Okay.
So as we learned yesterday, there is for strf of time, there are arguments defined. They might have used star arcs in behind.
Okay.
So to handle the problem of either you pass a month or a date or a year or all three or any two, they would have handled it using star arcs
Okay.
as we have done yesterday.
Yeah.
So when you did not pass any argument, it told you I don't have any argument.
It's
But if you just pass only Y and M, remove the D over there. Run it. What you got? Only year, month.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is about that module. You can Google and get whatever from this module. You will get a lot of things like you can get the time, you can get time in particular pattern, you can play with the dates, whatever you want to do. So same module, if you see next line, from date time, import date time as date. Date dot today str of time of percentile of a. So it is giving you what? Today's day it is giving you.
Okay.
So these two are important for us, today's date and today's day, because if it is Saturday Sunday, you don't have to run your program.
Yep.
If it is a 5th business day from the calendar month, then you have to run, correct? So these two are important for you.
Yeah.
So next, go to the program. Okay. So that scheduled day I hard coded to 5 because that is one of the variable. If real time scenario, you can pass that as variable. Tomorrow, if they tell you 10, you can change that value to 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So public holidays, I just dumped it into one list boss.
Okay.
So then this date time I called over there. I just took month and day. I don't need year because your problem doesn't need year for you. Correct.
True.
So next row, what am I taking? I'm taking only date.
Yep.
So to calculate the business day.
Okay.
Suppose this you can remove that today date of 10. I just wanted to play with it. You can comment that line. Next line you can uncomment. Print line you can uncomment. Okay. Now next today weekday. I just took the today's weekday.
Okay.
Then come further down. I'm just starting today's number is equal to 0 just for my iteration purpose. I have to calculate the date, right? Number of day, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm taking one more element called element of 0. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm taking. So while element of 0, well, element is less than or equal to length of public holidays. It will run through the entire public holidays list. It will
Okay.
keep on increasing. If string of public holiday of element is equal to string of today's date. If public holiday is matching with today's holiday, suppose it is March 10th today, no?
Yeah.
And today you had a holiday. If these two were matching, then the print statement will break. This if loop, while loop will break. That means it is a national holiday for you today.
Okay.
So now what will happen? We have to consider today is a national holiday. This variable today weekday, I'm storing it as a national holiday.
Okay.
Okay, so you will figure out whether it is a public holiday based on the date today.
So
Okay.
just let's go from here once again. Sorry.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so while ELEM is less than or equal to length of public holidays. So here it would be length of public holidays. Since we took 10 different dates, it would be 10, right?
Yes. Length means number is 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So what am I doing? I'm writing a while loop. I'm iterating through it. See, our condition right now is you have to check whether today's date is matching with the public holiday, right?
Yeah.
So how to check that? You have a list of public holidays with you.
So another big major doubt. So we are this will run every day, and it will tell you if whether today is the 5th business day or not.
I have coded program in such a way, so it is very dynamic. No, if it will check today is a business holiday or right. Sorry, it is a today business 5th day. You run the program. It will do all the steps. If it is passing all the steps, it will run the program.
Okay.
If it is not passing the 5th day, it will not do anything. It will keep silent.
Okay, but can we actually okay, let's go through this. But yeah, so we coded in a little bit different manner. We took all the calendar days and segregated like 5th business days for the 12 months. Like for December also, it would show like, okay, 7th December would be the 5th business day.
That is hard code way of doing the program. No, you guys have like come in a reverse way. You figured out manually like, okay, suppose today is March 10th, right? And today it is 7th business day or something for you, correct?
Yeah.
So you guys did it in a reverse way, but actually if you see the program, your requirement should go like this. You can do it that way also, but what you should do, you should figure out today March 10th, no?
Yeah.
March 10th, is it a national holiday for you? No. So it should fail in this step. This while loop will not have your national holiday. So, once it does not have your national holiday, it will go into the next if else conditions.
Okay.
It will figure out whether it is a Sunday or a Saturday.
Okay.
Once it is a Sunday or a Saturday, it will decrease the today's number. Today num, that 0.
Yeah.
Right? That is your business day calculation.
Okay.
So what will happen? First of all, check whether 10th March I have appended to the list over there. Check that, no? Whether while playing I just put 10th March. No, I did not give 10th March. Okay. I removed it. Come down. So today is not 10th March for you. No. So it will go through the while loop. Done. It will break.
It'll break.
It will break only when it is a national holiday. Suppose copy that list okay, you have the list in the next line only. Okay, for your reference. You see, suppose 10th March was there in that public holiday list today. Suppose add instead of 0331 you can write 0310 only. Why? What is up? You can add one more cell also. No problem. Put it in double quotes. Okay, take that while program. No, take that while program.
Till break.
Take that only while program you take.
Only this?
Until break. Until break. Copy that.
Yeah.
Put it in that cell. Remove that public holiday today num or something. Now see, iterate the element. Element is equal to 0. You start after today num is equal to 0.
I didn't get you. Sorry.
After today num is equal to 0, right? Right. Element is equal to 0. ELEM is equal to 0. Okay. Now see, you are having public holidays defined in the list in the first line. Okay. Today num is equal to 0. Okay. This today num, it doesn't play any significance here. That is for the next program. Remove that today num for your reference. No, don't keep that. Okay. Now element of 0. You are starting with 0. So to understand this while loop, just run this while loop now. What happened?
Today date is not defined.
Okay. Just run the first cell and come back. No. Go to the top.
Okay.
Run the first.
I think we ran it. Right?
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you one more thing. Okay. Scroll up a bit. Okay. Get this second 3 lines. No. Until today weekday. Yeah. Those 3. Those variables I did not take. Take until the next one. Weekday వరకు తీసుకో.
ఇక్కడ వరకా? Sorry.
Okay. Just copy. Public, put it in front of public holidays. Okay. Now run that. What is it telling? List range out of index. Okay. So today date element is equal to 1 plus. Why it told you length of this thing? Break. Okay. Don't write that if condition. Put a comment over there.
Till break or here?
If you put the comment first of all. Okay, next line also you put the comment. Break also you put the comment. After element plus is equal to 1, put an enter. Go to that. Print element. Run that program. So scroll down. You had 15 elements in that list. Okay. Now just remove that print of element.
Comment it out.
Comment. Write that if statement only. Remove the comment for that if statement. Run the program.
Unexpected EOF while passing.
Okay, I get it.
Okay,
so don't write the break. Next line also you uncomment.
This line?
Today weekday is equal to national holiday, you uncomment.
Okay.
Run it. Okay. List range is out of index. Okay, comment this today weekday line. I'll tell you what to do. Go to the above line, press and enter from the top. If condition tarvata enter. Print this one, string of public holiday element. Copy that or whatever is there after if no until element, string of public holiday element. Antark. Yes, that's it. Copy that.
Run it.
Run it. Okay, you are getting 0309 Monday. After that, if it came to the if condition, so it broke over there. Okay, write it in reverse way. No, string of today date is equal to public holiday. Make that if condition reverse.
So what? String of public holiday?
Reverse. X is equal to Y. Instead of that, you make Y is equal to X. Remove that equal to. Run it. Okay, you are still getting that. Wait. String of today is equal to. Okay. Can you print what is today date?
The separate cell?
Before that if condition, print string of today date.
Here.
Before if condition, today underscore date. That print should have an indent. Give a tab. Run it. Okay, so today's date you are getting fine. Okay, string of public holiday of elements. Before after this today date, no print whatever you wrote just now, print of public holiday of element. Right, same like what I wrote. Okay. Run that. No, element should be in square brackets. Run that. Okay, 03. Okay. Do one thing. Can you write some print hard code after today date? After today date, you write double quotes of today date within the brackets only. Put a comma, write that. Next line also you write something. Name public holiday is not defined. How can that be? Can that be? Public holidays, Pawan, it is.
Holidays?
No, that not that print element before that element of public holidays of element.
Holidays of element. Okay.
Now close that print.
It's closed,
okay,
right?
Run it. Okay, so if you see today date is equal to 0309, which is correct. Your first element in public holidays is 0120, 0309, 220. Okay, scroll to the last. Okay, so list ranges out of index. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. Scroll up, Pawan, scroll up. Okay, take that element plus 1 is there, no?
Yeah.
Put it after the if condition. Only that element plus 1.
Here?
1 second. After the print statement, after the break.
Here?
Yes.
So do you need
indent. One more. Now remove the comments for today date, today weekday and all those. Yeah, about 2 lines you can remove. Yeah. Control question mark. Yeah. Okay, you can comment those two lines of prints before if statement.
Yeah.
Okay, you can comment that print of today weekday also you can comment. Print of today weekday.
Yes, ma'am.
You comment that. Okay. Now, before break, write a print statement, no? Yeah. Print of today weekday. Comma.
Okay.
You can write today date also. No, don't put any comments. Don't put any string. I mean, today day. It is also a variable. No? Today day it should match with the same syntax whatever is there. Today date. Small t.
Yeah, I given small t.
No. Today small t. Okay. Now remove all these prints. No, it is not looking comfortable for me. Before this, if remove everything. Okay. Now let's run this and see. Okay. So either it did not go into this print statement. Take this element plus one. Take that line. Copy it before break. Now run it.
Shift enter, right?
No, it has gone into infinite loop. 1 second. I'll tell you what to do. Okay, stop that kernel and restart. Restart and clear output. Yes. Wait, hold on. Okay,
So
your kernel.
just
Go to
message
the top.
you guys
Yeah.
carry on.
Okay. Fine. I think he won't join today. Anyways, we are doing. Go to the top, Pawan.
Yeah.
Run that first cell and come back.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Scroll to the further down. Okay. Now take this element plus one.
Yeah.
After the while loop only. Put it after the while loop. Yeah. It should have proper indent over there. Okay. Now element is less than or equal to this. Element plus is equal to 1. First element should be there, but I'm going there.
Plus is equals to 1.
That element is equal to element plus 1. Shortcut way of writing. You forgot other day I told you.
Element is equals to element plus 1. So it's basically choosing the next variable.
Next element.
Next. So first it chooses
Write it.
0, 1.
Write it. Yeah. No.
Now it's choosing 0, 1, 0, 2, 0.
That's what. Wait. Come into that if condition and place that. No. After the first line of if condition. Not even after that. It should be before break only, man. Why? Okay. Put it before break, Pawan. But it went into while loop, no?
So before break?
No. After break only it should be there, Pakka. Put it after break. But it is not going into this thing. Element is not increasing. Wait. While start length of holidays, if so and so is equal to string of element, first element will be 0 1 0 1 is equal to this thing. It is not equal to, then print this. Today weekday is equal to national holiday. No, it is not a national holiday. It is breaking. The program will exit. Now I have to bring the element out of it, but element should be iterated. It is not happening. Okay. Okay. Pawan, do one thing. Write a else condition, Pawan. After, don't write that break. Remove that break. else condition. Else. No, not if, not elif. Else. Put double colon. Okay. In the next line. Okay. If it is not a if condition, if it is not this one, element plus one. We can do like this also. Okay. Okay. Right. Element is equal to element plus one in this. Okay. Go to that print statement. Put a break after print. Write the previous break.
This print or this print?
Okay, okay. Don't do anything. Let's run and see what will happen. Run it. It should break somewhere. List ranges out of index. Why it is telling today is not a hot. If condition element is 0. Okay. Before if statement you put any print, Pawan? Print of length of public holiday you put? Public holidays. Run it.
Do you need this?
It's okay. Good way of coding. So it is running through everything. Your counter is already 14. You got it?
No, not really.
Okay. Your counter already went to 14. Your element should start with 0. But are there 14 elements in your public holidays? Okay. Okay. I got it. Don't put length of. You write element comma public. Print of element comma public.
Here?
No.
Print
After while loop there is a print, no?
this one, length, right? Okay.
Instead of length, write ELEM.
ELEM of public holidays.
No. Remove public holidays.
Okay.
Run it. Okay. 0th element of so and so. Okay. Let me share my screen this way. It is not happening. Let me do. You can see my screen, no?
Yes.
Okay.
It was New Year's Eve 2019.
Okay, once it reaches the length of this thing, it should stop. So element 0, 3, 10. If it is present, it is not throwing an error. If it is not present, it is going until the last and it is throwing the error of list range out of the index. So don't forget. Okay. You are understanding, Pawan, by any chance what is the issue here? Hello, Pawan? I think you are on mute.
I was on mute. I had
Okay.
no clue, but what I want to
Okay.
do,
Tell me.
can I go through it on my own? Tomorrow I'm completely free at office, so I want to go through. So can we resolve the issue and then I want to go through it on my own? Because when I'm like listening to you, right, I can
Mm-hmm.
perfectly understand whatever you're saying. Like, okay, we are doing this condition because of this condition, we are going to this condition and everything. But when I'm looking at the code on myself, I'm like going blank. So let me go through on my own. Tomorrow I definitely have time for I have a lot of time tomorrow, so I'll go through it on my own. And tomorrow, at the end of the session, we can like have a 5 minutes discussion of what I actually understood.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Wait.
I'm making any mistake, you can correct me. If I made a big blunder, then we can have another session.
No, there is nothing as blunder, man. Wait, I'll tell you. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did
So
it.
cool.
That iteration was causing the issue. Wait,
The while
I understood.
loop is doing the issue. Okay.
While loop also works out, but I just changed it to have a for loop. I'll tell you. It's not a big thing. Either you write a for or a while. What was the while statement? While element less than or equal to, look at your machine and tell me, no?
Yeah.
Length of,
So while while element less than or equal to length of public holidays.
this much only, no? Correct?
Yep.
Oh, okay, it's working. For loop, while loop, both I wrote.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay, list range out of index came in. Okay, wait. If I write this range, it's not coming. Okay, wonderful. Let's go with the for then. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now this your today's date is not in your public holidays, man.
Okay.
So your today weekday,
Yeah.
it is not a holiday, a national holiday. So I'm not adding any of it. So let's go to the further of the program. I'll just explain on the overview level, like I mean the sky view level. Then you can dig in. As you told me that you will go through the program, because if I explain, you will understand. Again,
Okay.
later point in time, you will struggle a bit. No, so today weekday, if
Yeah.
it is Saturday, this is coming from Python.
Okay.
Here
Today
I am.
cool.
Today weekday, I'm taking from Python.
Okay.
So if it is Saturday,
Okay.
it will reduce today date num by 1.
Okay.
Today date num,
Where is
that
today?
also here I'm taking from Python only, that also.
Okay. Just integer of date time today of string for time day. So that would be basically today's date, right? Like
10.
today is
10.
9th. So, okay. Okay.
Okay. On my machine it would be 10. Okay. Suppose you can say print to today date num.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Let's run this.
Okay.
Let's remove this all print statements here. I was holding some. Okay, this is not required for me. This part is also needed. Okay. Today date num is holding 10 for you.
Yep.
Today is 10 on my machine.
Yeah.
Today is a Tuesday for me.
Okay.
IST. And today is not a business day.
Today is a business day, right?
Okay, that print statements I'll tell you. Where is this? Is not business day. Okay, I wrote it here. Wait,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this also. This is just a print. We can decode this. This is not a big thing for us.
Okay.
So today is a Saturday. No, it is
No.
not. So it'll run through this. Today num. If it was Saturday, it will decrease by 1.
Okay. So it will be 9 then.
9. If it was Sunday, it will decrease by 2.
It will
Okay.
be
Then today weekday, if suppose it matched it and it was a national holiday,
okay.
it will decrease by 1 more number. So today date num, it will first reduce by 1 and it will become 9.
Okay.
Okay. It will further, if it is a Sunday, it will further reduce by 2 and it will become 8, 7.
Yeah.
So it should be 1. It should be 1 only here.
8, right?
8.
No,
So minus 1.
Because it should be 2 because if ఈ రోజు సాటర్డే అయితే సండే కాదు కదా సో సండే అయితే సాటర్డే కాదు కదా
I get your point, but is your program you want to run only on the first 10 days or is it every day? That is my question now. That is still pending. That code is still pending.
So basically our code, right, it should automatically, so it will not check like today or tomorrow. Okay.
Every day.
Yeah, it checks every day. We can do one thing. So we can do two things. So it can check every day, or else we can give like a business days. Like these are the 5th business days for the rest of the year. It will be only 12 days, right? It should be running. So whenever it hits that date, it should automatically run.
Correct. But for calculating the 5th business day of the every day, you have to write a program also, no? Instead of calculating manually.
Yeah, that's what we are trying to achieve, right? So, yeah,
correct.
At the end of this program, if we could know all the 12 business days of 12 5th business days for the whole year, it should, the program basically should like, we can just tell, give it to the business, these are the 5th business days, you can run it, or simply make sure to run this automation program every day so that it will automatically trigger your program on 5th business day only.
This I think this approach is good, more than calculating the 5th business day.
Okay. Running
because it will only calculate, it will check whether it is 5th business day or not.
Okay.
So today date num, suppose it was a Saturday, I am telling reduce by 1.
Okay.
If it is Sunday, reduce by even, okay, so today weekday, sorry,
why are we reducing one number from today? Why are we going to 9th?
You have to calculate a business day, no?
if it's a business day or not.
Suppose I want to calculate business day, bro. Okay.
Okay.
Today date is 9, no? 10.
Yeah.
Suppose it was a Saturday.
Okay.
Reduce the day by 1, so you will know business day 5th. Which one is the business day 5th?
క్యాలెండర్ లో చూపిరా ఒకసారి. సో ఇప్పుడు క్యాలెండర్ లోకి వెళ్ళాను ఒకసారి. యా, అక్కడ క్లిక్ చేసి క్యాలెండర్ వస్తుంది. యా,
If it is 10th today, I want to decrease by 1 if it was a Saturday.
ఓకే ఓకే, మీరు ఇప్పుడు 7th లో ఉన్నాం అనుకుందాం, ఈ రోజు 7th అనుకుందాం. సో 7th లో సాటర్డే అయితే మీరు ఒక రోజు తగ్గిస్తున్నారు అంటే మీరు 6th కి వెళ్తున్నారు. సో 6th మీరు 5th బిజినెస్ డే అని ఎట్లా చెప్తారు?
That's what I'm saying. That is still pending. That we have to code. I'm saying. See,
okay.
7. So 7. If it is a 7, that means it is not 6. It is not a 5th business day. The program won't run.
Okay.
If it was a 6,
yeah,
there was a Saturday Sunday already.
Okay.
Because there was a Saturday Sunday already. Okay. 6 minus 2 is 4.
Okay.
So this is not a business day again. But practically speaking, 7th is your business day. 5th business day.
No, 7th is not 5th business day.
How come? Saturday Sunday went through, no? Okay, this is Sunday. Okay, fine. I thought Saturday Sunday is 1. Okay. So
Okay.
6th is your business day, right? 6 minus 1.
Yeah, 6th is my business day. Yeah.
Correct. So I'm telling my program.
You are
calculating the 5th business day.
So you are calculating if there is in a week, if there are any Saturdays and Sundays, reduce those numbers so that you will land on 5th business day.
Correct.
Okay.
1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
So you understood my motive of writing this?
But నాకు ఒక చిన్న డౌట్. సో
నాకు కూడా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు డౌట్. చెప్పు.
మీ దాంట్లో మీరు 5th బిజినెస్ డే క్రాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీరు 5th బిజినెస్ డే క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తారు.
కరెక్ట్.
అంతే కదా? 6th దాటి వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీరు అప్పుడు ఒక డేని మైనస్ చేసి 6th రోజు ఓకే ఈ రోజు 5th బిజినెస్ డే అంటారు.
Correct. So suppose this program, these 3 lines, if, elif,
yeah,
these 3 will check whether my days fell on Saturday, Sunday, or a national holiday.
Yeah.
If it did not, these 3 did not do anything for me. These 3 will not do anything for me. Directly, if suppose we will take one more month. See, suppose assume this was a Tuesday. Next month lo assume 1st is a Tuesday, 5th will be assume man, suppose your 5th business day is falling and there is no Saturday Sunday in between. Okay,
first ne start ayindi na
Friday vachesindi. So this program will not interrupt. These 3 lines will not interrupt your code. So today date num is 5.
So మీరు ఐడియల్ కేస్ అంటున్నారు basically. Happy path ideal case.
Happy path. So if Saturday Sunday came in, this calculation will pitch in. If Saturday Sunday did not come in, directly it will jump all this 1 2 3, it will jump all these 3 conditions. It will directly go to this. Today's day is 5, scheduled day is 5, both are matching, just to initiate the load.
ఇంకో డౌట్ వచ్చింది. సారీ, ఇది ఎప్పుడు ఇట్లానే తబలిస్తా ఉంటది. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం క్యాలెండర్ లోకి వెళ్దాం. ఓకే, సో క్యాలెండర్ లో ఈ రోజు 6th. ఓకే, ఈ రోజు 6th తీసుకుంటే 6th is not the okay. 6th is ideally a 5th business day. That's Friday. ఫ్రైడే రోజు దానికి ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? దానికంటే ముందు ఒక రోజు, అంటే ఆ వీక్ లో ముందు ఒక రోజు సాటర్డే సండే
వచ్చింది. కరెక్ట్. సో దట్ ఐ షుడ్ హ్యాండిల్ నౌ. దట్ ఈస్ పెండింగ్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ వాస్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ.
ఓకే,
that is what is there still pending, I told you.
ఓకే. సో నేను యాక్చువల్లీ నేను అంటే నా థాట్ లో నేను ఎట్లుండే తెలుసా, నేను ఆపోజిట్ ఉండే. సో ఎందుకంటే మనకి మంత్ ఎప్పుడన్నా ఫస్ట్ నుండి ఇట్లా రివాల్వ్ అవుతుంది కదా, సో మనకి ఫస్ట్ టచ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ టచ్ అయినప్పుడు ఓకే టుడే ఇస్ సండే. సో నువ్వు సండే అయినందుకు నువ్వేం చేయాలంటే ఒక ఇంక్రిమెంటల్, నేను ఒక ఎంటీ లిస్ట్ పెట్టుకొని నువ్వు ఇంక్రిమెంట్ చేయి. Okay,
you will add the number. That is also
right way. Yeah, so add it, and at the bottom so check ఈ రోజు లైక్ మళ్ళీ 6th కి వస్తుంది కదా, 6th కి వచ్చినప్పుడు do you have any Saturdays or Sundays in your week? If you have it, reduce it.
Correct. See, this program, if you don't write this like this, if you do it this way, this is good. Right now this would go for the incremental logic. Today date num, it is matching the schedule day, it is good. But if today date num, you can start with a 0. Today date num, as you did, you can start with a 0. You can start with a 0. Every day of a calendar, just keep on adding the dates to it. Increase to +1. But don't increase by +1 when it is a Saturday or a Sunday. Instead of this, I would say I will not add anything.
True.
Correct. That is also right approach. Either you do +1 or you do -1.
Yeah.
So that is still pending. That's what I told you. I am almost there. That part is still pending.
Yeah.
So right now your problem of a Saturday picking, Sunday picking, and a national holiday picking is solved.
Yeah.
You got my point, right?
I'll stick that code, but probably it's all.
Your problem of getting, I'm telling you, the problem of getting Saturday, Sunday, national holiday is solved for you.
Okay.
But the problem exists with getting the number 5, number 10, if you want. That is there. That is still there. That we will solve. That's what I say.
Okay.
You got the program, no?
Yeah. I'll go through tomorrow, and then we'll have.
Okay, I won't give you this code. Just to recall this, and don't get that index is out of range error when you run it.
No, you used range and everything, right? I know what is, but I never used it in a code.
Okay, no man, I want you to practice, because I have taught you this. This is my 4th time of teaching that for loop and that range things. I understand it is not that easy also.
Okay, I'll try it.
I'll just send you, no problem.
Okay.
But see, I am intentionally postponing the sessions of class, because once I jump into classes, it will even find more Greek and Latin for you and Nagaraju.
Sure. I completely agree with you, because I also don't want to jump too far ahead and then miss out everything. I really I want to understand it more, and then so the same thing, SQL, right? My first language which I learned. Just learned it in the same way. I went through tons of lines of code. Just almost for like 6 months, I was just looking at the code, understanding each line of the code. Then right now, I'm like a little bit able to understand the logic.
With it.
Yeah. So the same way, I also want to go through the code and write the code so that I could know. I know all the functions. Like the other day, we were doing that append and everything, right?
Correct.
What append is, what delete is, everything. But if you ask me, like, do code on your own and then do it, I'll be blank, like how to do it, how to, like, when to use what. So my brain always tunes to SQL. So
obviously, see, one programming language we should be knowing very good. If you ask me anything, I'll first relate to Python.
Okay.
Then I draw the similarities with other programming language.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I agree with whatever you are saying, and no problem. You will learn, man, and I'm being patient with you both, actually.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, and I really want to thank you because I
Uh,
know we are. I'm giving you a lot of trouble, but yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Chalo, then we'll talk again. We'll meet up tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye, Pawan.